everybody, it's Tmika and I am here to share with you guys a quick tutorial on how I created this inexpensive Christmas gift. It is a jazzed up, bougie, souped up, upscale version of hot cocoa. It's super cute. I love it. It comes together really quickly and easy. I used a silhouette file, but don't wait. For everyone who does not have a cutting machine, I do have the measurements to create one by hand, so I'm not gonna fail you. So this is what it looks like. It's super cute. I posted this on Instagram a few days ago, and I just think it turned out so cute. It has a little window, acetate window here. That's the hot cocoa in there. I'll show you guys that in a second. And the piece, I think, is the topper of this box. I mean, this is a cardstock box. Very sturdy though. I use 110-pound weight paper for my base, but it's the lid that I think turns the heads and make it look more upscale. Looks like it's in a gift, and you can see the little peekaboo window in there. I think it turned out fabulous. And I use mostly Dollar Tree items, which all the better, right? Super easy, fast, fun, cute, and expensive. Like, you can't go wrong. So here are the beautiful arrangement of flowers. I have used a poinsettia die to cut these out. You can pick any, petal flower. There's PDFs everywhere, SVG files online. You can find little petal flowers that you can hand make to coordinate with your box. I did that so I can coordinate with my colors, and it's just really cute. Little pick spray from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to show you that. These little cute little berry picks, berry leaves things, super cute. It's so rich and red. Thought that would be super adorable on this project. Also, this wired ribbon came from the Dollar Tree. Love that. And yeah, really cute. I just cut out some paper in those flowers. I used a gem from my stash, and that completes the top. Super cute. And then here, I have some fake snow in there. And here is, I don't want to turn it because I don't want to mess up the prettiness of it all, but super cute. And you know what I used? Yep, I used an ornament jar. This is an ornament jar. Super cute, right? I love it. So yeah, that's that. I used some washi tape around the bottom to kind of tie everything all together. Really fun. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna make one right now. So let's go ahead and put one of these cute little things together. So the first thing we're going to do is make the box. For those who are not using a cutting file right now, I will not be putting the window in this tutorial, but I'll put a link in the description box or at the card and show you how I made the window portion of it. I did it a tutorial when I was completing this project. So I showed you guys start to finish how to do the window when I did this. So I am just going to tag that one down below, because it's really, I mean, it's just the same exact thing. So, but I'm going to give you the dimensions for the box. So I'm using 110-pound weight cardstock. You can use whatever you like, but I think this works very good because it's nice and sturdy and it's able to hold the weight of the hot chocolate and marshmallows in the jar and the flowers. So find the sturdiest piece of paper that you can use. You want to cut out 2 pieces at 6 5/8 by 6 1/4, and then so we got 2 of those at 6 1/4 by 6 5/8, and we'll need one at 4 3/8. 1, 2, 3 squared by 4 3/8, and you can use your leftover pieces of cardstock from your box. So we're going to take the lid, which is the 4 3/8 piece that's squared, and we're going to score it on all 4 sides at 5/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the one right after the half mark. And then we're going to score these 2 pieces the exact same. So on the 6 1/4 inch side, we're going to score at 4 1/8. And we're going to flip it to the 6 5/8 inch side, and we're going to score at 3 1/8 and 6 1/4. I'm going to do that again. So we're going to take the 6 1/4 inch side, and we're going to score at 4 1/8. We're going to flip it, and we're going to score it at 3 1/8 and 6 1/4. So you have your paper. There's this little side sliver where you scored at 6 1/4. I'm going to use a pen so I can show you guys. I can find one. Okay. So we're going to, there's a score mark here, a little tiny little box. We're going to cut that out. All right. And then we're going to angle it just like that, so we can have a nice little fold over piece. So all this bottom half is going to be cut, and then we're going to angle it. And then there's a box here. We're going to leave that alone. And then there's a box here. At this box, we're just going to cut in half, approximately in half, just like that. And then we're going to cut this bottom out. And then we're going to slit right up to the score mark right there. All right, so let's do that. So you have your little piece over here that you scored. That's the 6 1/4, the little 1/4 inch that's on the side. We're going to cut all this off at the bottom, and then we're going to angle it just like that. We're going to slice this right up to the score mark, on the score mark to the score mark, just like that. And then we're going to turn it sideways and cut this about in half. So this is what you should have. And we're going to do the same thing. So on the right side, you have this little bar here. And then we're just going to cut that whole piece off and angle it. We're going to slit this all the way to the score mark, turn it, and cut it sideways. Easy peasy. All right, so now we just want to fold over all the edges. Make sure they're nice and crisp, so you have a nice crisp box. So now you have, they're exactly the same. They're just going to match up opposite. So this little flap will connect to this no flap, and then this flap will end up connecting to this flap. Okay, so if you want to just watch here, I'm going to add some ATG tape to that flap. So that's going to connect just like this, these two. So I'm just going to line it up like so. Okay, so now it's all one piece. And then I'm going to add some tape to this flap on the outside. And then I'm just going to close the whole thing and match up the ends. There we go. And then close my flaps up. And then I'm going to add some tape to one of the flaps. Just like so. Oh, you want to make sure you get it down. There we go. So you have your box, and this box fits this ornament here. Okay. Now for the lid, I'm going to, so they're all the same, got these little tiny boxes on the side. So we're going to cut off these corners a little bit, shave them off. So these are all the corners. There's like that 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to cut off at an angle from score mark to score mark, right at a diagonal, just like that. So I'm just going to do that all the way around, and it makes it easier so you don't have any overlap when you're attaching them together. So that's what you should have. And I'm going to fold over everything, give it a press. Okay, and then I'm going to take my scissors and just cut on the score mark to the score mark, a little slice on the left and right side, or opposite sides. All right, and then these little flaps just fold in, add glue to the little tips there. I'm going to use some hot glue because I have it sitting here and it's quick. That's all done. Bring back the box. And there we go. Just got glue strings, but that's your box. Really easy. Now, of course, before you put everything together, if you're going to do the die cut, you know, pick a side and put the window die cut in there, and make sure you add your acetate window or what have you. But essentially, this is your box. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the items that I set out to put together, and I'll be right back. All right, this is the cutting file that I'm going to use. So I've already, you know, I already had the file. I might as well, you know, put it together with the window already there, which is what I like about it that way. But again, if you don't have a cutting file, just showed you how to put it together. I'm using the self-laminating sheets that I get from the Dollar Tree. They are acetate sheets, and I love to work with them. So I am just going to cut out a little piece here so that it fits the window. And I made it a bit wider so that I could use my HCG gun around the edges. But you could use wet glue. You could even use hot glue. These aren't going to show on the inside, so you should be okay. I'm just going to put this window in here on the back side. Easy peasy. And then I'm going to go ahead and score these over. And this paper is nice and thick. 110-pound weight. I know I mentioned it earlier, but I love it. I get it from Michael's. I'm going to fold these over as well so I can match up my ends. And this is already perforated, but I just like to give it another little extra crease. Alright, so we're going to match no end to end, and I'm going to use my HEG tape. You can use any kind of adhesive here because you're not going to see it, but I like to work with hot glue, of course. Alright, I'm going to do the other side just like we did when we put the one we made together. Nice tight lid. Awesome. And then, of course, if you want to go ahead and add the paper to the top, this file comes with the paper pieces, but you guys know we did the measurements earlier, so you know to just, if you want to do a border, just cut it a little bit less, a little bit smaller or what have you, and then you should be good to go. I always like to create just a cute little layer around it because I really like to show like my base, my cardstock. I don't like everything matchy, you know, just right, you know, exactly matchy. Then it defeats the whole purpose of cutting it out. You might as well just cut it out in the cardstock in the first place. But that's just me and my preference. But I love a nice border. All right, I didn't give this up much room. All right, so that's on there. I love that. I love this paper. Oh, let me tell you what paper this is. This is Cherry Blossom by Prima. I decided not to do a Christmas one. I mean a Christmas paper one. Just a cute little shabby chic one. This is the 8x8 paper pad that I got from Hobby Lobby a while ago. So I think it turned out really cute when I was working with it with some other projects and I was out of it. So of course I absolutely had to go and grab another one, especially when they're on sale. They're really cute and it's shabby. It's my style, so I mean I can't go wrong with it. So this file only came with the one square for the topper, but I just cut it out 3 times so that I can do the inside of the lid and the bottom of the box. So you'll see it if you purchase this file, you'll see that there's only one square. But yeah, I just copied it. And then this is my topper. Whoa, I just threw that way across there. Really cute. Wait a second. Here we go. Oh, this paper is so pretty. All right. So thank you guys for sticking this out with me. Those of you who are still here watching me create this, I hope you do create this on your own. And if you do, tag me on Instagram or Facebook. I'll put the my Instagram link down below in the description box. Tag me there. I would love to see your creations. So that's that all put together. Really cute. And if you want to, you can go ahead and add another layer for the bottom of the box. I did it on the first one. I did it on this one. It's under there. It's a nice tan color, or teal colors, but you definitely can cover. I didn't cut it out today, which will irritate me, but I'm gonna leave it like that for now. Come back and do it later. But yeah, just cut it out. Cut out another piece and put it at the bottom. But our box is done. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna work on the top. I'm using a die. You can use any die, poinsettia die. This is from our friend Auntie Allie. It has like little perforated marks in it, and I've already cut it out 3 times. So it really cuts really clean. So all I did was stick my finger in there and bend these up just gently, and that's it. And like I said earlier, if you don't have one of these dies or a die cutting machine, not an electronic die cutting machine or that either, you can go ahead and find a 5-petal flower. And that's what I did before I really got stuck in the electronics business of it all. Just find your 5-petal flower and hand cut it. All right, so I'm just going to add some glue to the back of this tiny one, and I'm going to offset it right there. And I'm going to do the same thing for this middle piece. Tiny bit of glue, and then I'm going to offset that petal just like that. Oh, this flower is so cute. This flower is so pretty, and the paper, of course, super shabby. Okay. And I'm going to do the same thing to these. I couldn't decide which one I was going to put it on, but I think I'm going to do this back side because it has a little bit more busier and a lot more color. This paper doesn't have a lot of color to it. It's kind of a muted tone, which I like because you could always introduce other colors into papers like this. This is why one of my favorite papers is the is it the Epiphany? What is the name of that paper? Is it Epiphany? It's a black and white Prima paper. I have a tons of it that I have used throughout. I think it's Epiphany because it is so versatile. It's a muted black and white kind of a paper. I like it. So that's that flower. I'm going to dig it in a little bit. Now what I did for the flowers, I have some of this Heidi Swapp Marquee Love glitter, and to do a flower center, I got my hot glue. I just put a nice big dollop in there, trying to stay in the middle, and then I add this glitter to the top, and I'm gonna do the same thing for this nice big high dollop. Kind of circle your glue around in a circle to kind of tie it up. And then just wiggle that around in there. And you have this really pretty center. Oh, so beautiful. Don't touch the glue, it's still hot, but it's able to hold whatever it's going to hold. It's on there now. So I'm going to put this back in here, and for this one I'm going to add this cute little, I think it's a button. It's just a really pretty button. I'm going to add that on here just because it's different. It kind of looks like this anyway, so I could have saved it, but really shimmery, super cute. So those are those flowers. All right, so I'm going to add these snowflakes. They came from, I don't know, I'm guessing they either came from the Dollar Tree think they do because that's what the rest of these tags look like. Or they came from Hobby Lobby, but yeah, Hobby Lobby. Alright, I'm just going to add this little sticker snowflake to the front of this acetate window. Really cute. And then I'm going to move this aside and work on a little ornament. So I'm going to cut off this extra stuff here. And then this little top, I'm just going to cut that off. Okay. So what you want to do is want to go and wash this out. It comes apart, unscrews. Go ahead and wash this out, and then I used my heat tool last time to make it dry because I'm so impatient. So I'm going to do that and I'll be back. Alright, everything is all dry, and I'm going to add some of this pink shimmery washi tape around the edges. I didn't want to spray paint this, but I didn't want it to be this dull gray. So I decided to decorate the bottom with decorate the bottom with washi tape. Just cut this extra off. Okay, so I picked this washi tape has a little overage, so I'm just going to just a little bit. I'm gonna make sure it adheres all the way first, and then I'm just going to use my scissors and then cut off the extra so it can be level with the bottom. All right, everything's all nice and level. Make sure that that's on there really good, and then I'm just going to put my top back on. Okay, and then I like to, it's on, my top is on, I'm not screwing it any harder. What I'm doing is rubbing this washi tape on there with a little, giving it a little heat and a little friction to make sure that it's, you know, stays on pretty good. All right, so we're going to glue this top on here, but not just yet. We need to add the cocoa stuff. So I know that some people are going to say, oh, you didn't use food safe, this, that, and the other. So I am going to redo this part. Well, I have like 5 more of these, but I'm going to give this to Kyla, like this physical thing to Kyla, and redo it so that I can put it in for the box. I bought some of those service gloves, and I just don't have them here. So what you want to do, you can't just pour this in there because it'll kick back and you'll have chocolate all around your bottle and it won't look neat and cute. The hot chocolate packets came from the Dollar Tree as well as the marshmallows. So I just created a little funnel. You want to make sure it reaches the bottom, and then you can slowly start to pull it up once it gets full, so that it just reduce the amount of splatter that you have. Otherwise you got to take this all the way out, dump out the hot chocolate, wash it, and let it dry again. So I'm just going to put the hot chocolate in here through the funnel. When it gets full, you know, you'll have to pull up the funnel a little bit. See, it's already powdering. And I used 2 Swiss Miss hot chocolate packets. 6 come in a pack for $1. So this craft will, see, now we're getting full. Just move it around a little bit, just a little. We're going to tap it. I'm going to bring up my little funnel. Just a little bit. Give it some room. So you have, technically, if you want to do really good math here, 33 cents for the hot chocolate, because you can get 3 of them out of 1 pack for $1. And marshmallows, I'm not even going to count the marshmallows because the whole thing of marshmallows was $1. So, and then you have your ornament container, which is $1. And if you don't have ribbon, you have to buy the ribbon. That's $1. Everything else you should have. You want that sticker, of course. I mean, but yeah, this is under a $5 craft. If you're a crafter and have like cardstock at home and flower making abilities, you know, that kind of decorative abilities, less than $5. All right, so we just have a tiny bit left, and it doesn't look like it's $5 either. No, it doesn't. All right, make sure that's all out, and I don't want to turn it, but look, perfect. So for this one, I'm going to add some chocolate chips because I think it'll look super cute with the brown that's already in the brown that's already in the paper. I'm just gonna whisk in some chocolate chips. You can get chocolate chips from the baking aisle at the Dollar Tree as well. And then you want to add your marshmallows. Again, you want to find some gloves that are food safe and add these. This is what I did to the one over there. They come in they're little plastic gloves. They slide everywhere. I don't have them here with me, so, but I wanted to get this tutorial done, so I'm going to give, like I said, I'm going to give this one to Kyla, but you just want to make sure that you prep yourself. So you want to shove these little things in there, and this, so you can also put like a little note in there. This will, you need to fill this up with 16 ounces of water, 2 cups of water. Okay, now we're just going to put some glue around the perimeter, around the outside here, or you can put it on the outside of that, and that's going to keep this lid on, because remember we took off the little spout thing. So that's that. It's a little warm. All right, so that stays on there. And then you can add some washi. You can completely omit this part if you don't like it, but I thought it was cute to add the little washi to the top. There we go. Look how cute that looks. Look how cute that is. Super adorable. So what I did was add a little pop dot to the bottom of this container, and just be careful not to tilt it, because you just don't want to mess up all the hard work of mixing all of that. And then I added it right in there and pressed it down. There we go. So cute. And then I added just a little bit of faux snow, you know, so it looks like a kind of like a snow globe, but don't shake it. Don't shake it. And then put the lid on top. Stinking adorable. Okay, so let's get to adding to these flowers. I added pop dots to these flowers because I wanted them to have some height. So I added 2 pop dots to all of these flowers. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is work with this bow. Oh, you guys know me and bows. We don't always get along, but hopefully it'll play nice today. So I'm just going to make a bow. I'm going to put glue on the back of this bow so that I can attach this dimensional. Okay, that way it'll attach to the box a little bit better. And then we're going to add some fun flowers. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start layering some flowers. Fix this bow. So we have the paper flowers there. I have these cute little sprays that I got when I went to downtown LA in silver and green. And then I have these little pink ones. I'm not sure if I'm going to use those, but we'll see. I'm going to lay my flower down, my bowl down first. I'm going to add some hot glue to the back. I added another pop dot on here to get some height. And that's like where I want my bow to go. Whoa, get in frame there. So I added hot glue to the back of those dimensionals, and then we have, you know, get our bow together. And I'm going to cut off this extra right now so it's not just in the way. Let's just put those to the side right now. I may cut more off, but just for now, just get them out the way. And then I'm going to, these silver ones here, I'm going to add these. Let's cut off the stem a little bit. I'm going to add these back here. I'm just going to place it for now. That one has something on it. Alright. Just going to place it for now, and then I'll come back to gluing it. And then I think I'm going to have this green one in here, like right in the middle. That's cute. Alright, I kind of see where that's going. I do have some of these big flowers, silver, from the Michaels bin from forever ago. I don't know if you guys like to see this process or not, but I don't know. I'm putting it in here. So I'm going to put this big one right there. And then put these. Let's see how that looks first. Yeah, put that on the side. Because I don't have a lot of height like I have with that big spray that I got from the Dollar Tree. I only have it in red. So we're going to make our own height. I added a pop dot to the back of that. I'm just going to put that in the corner. Nobody puts baby in the corner, but we're going to put this flower in the corner. Alright, and then these two are going to go here. Cute. I love that. I'm just going to add some glue to the stems. And I'm going to do this one too. And I'm going to face the flowers to the front. Cute. Oh, so cute. I love me some wire ribbon. Alright, I really want this green to be in here. Like right in there. And try to slide that underneath the bow and through the bottom. I'm not going to put any glue on that because the flowers will catch it. And do I want this on here or not? Let's see. If I can get it through, find a spot here. I know there's space for it. Alright, so let's add our flower. This middle one is going to go with the pearl right up top. And then I'm going to cut this cord off. I'll put this one on next. Kind of tuck that underneath. And then we'll put that one on last. Maybe I won't add the green in there. Unless I'm tied in with some flowers or something. Yeah, that's cute. I mean, not flowers, leaves. Let's see here. Just thought the green added a little bit of, yeah, extra color. Love it. Whoa, too much glue, too much glue. Whoa, there. Is that under there? Like so. I'll put some glue on this one. Just put that in there. And this has, like I said, this has a little wire in it so I can bend and manipulate it if I need to. And then let's see if I need to add these little pink things to tie in the pink. Let's see if I can. I gotta cut it down first. Oh my goodness. Let's see if it can fit. I'm trying to get it to fit in here. I'm trying to make it work, y'all. Okay, that's where it is. All right. Add some glue. Stick that in. Then I'm going to shorten that. Some glue. Put that in there. Oh, I love it. And then I have some stickles, silver stickles, and I'm going to outline. Oh, I'm going to outline the petals to give that extra holiday sparkle that we all love. So I'm going to do this. I'm not going to have you guys watch how boring this is, but I'm going to do that and I'll come back with the finished product. Alright, so oh my gosh, look at how stinking cute that looks. It is so pretty. And I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to kind of ripple this little piece over here. Make sure that because that's the beauty of a wired ribbon. This is just absolutely gorgeous. Like, I absolutely love it. I love it more than I love the first one. That pop of green is so, so, so pretty. So cute. So I have these sentiments. They're from like a Tim Holtz winter something. And I'm going to add it to the border of one of the flowers. Yeah, I'm going to add it to this. And we'll do Merry and Bright. All right. We'll do Merry and Bright. All right, there we go. We just have that in there. Oh, I gotta fishtail this or something. Hopefully I can do it without messing it up. There we go. There we go. I am done. This is gorgeous. All right, absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it better than I love this one. And I do love this one. But this appeals to my shabby senses a lot more. Super cute. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that tutorial. Let me know if you tried. Don't forget to tag me on Instagram or Facebook or any of that other stuff. YouTube. I will be watching. Looking forward to you guys' creations. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like the video if you like it. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.